Hi lovers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about on how to live with a cheating husband. You agree with me that it's no longer a news that so many men cheat on their wives. 70 to 80% of men cheat on their wives. And even so many women believe that all men cheat these days, all husbands cheat, but that's not true. This is a lie that you have been telling yourself to help yourself keep up in that marriage. This will help you on how to keep up in that marriage with a cheating husband. Let's get on to protecting yourself. So many women are there that their husband has infected with HIV. AIDS. Yes, don't look surprised. So if you don't want to be one of these women that is going to be crying your husband have caused you, you may want to protect yourself. Let him use condoms. As long as he knows that you know that he cheats, if he doesn't know and you're keeping it and dying in silence, please, you have to confront your husband. Confront him, let him know that you know what he's doing and what he's doing is hurting you. So if he doesn't want to stop, if you continue seeing those signs that you saw that made you to know that your husband is cheating, please protect yourself from sexually transmitted diseases. Tell your husband to use condoms when you guys want to make love. Let him use condoms or go run a test. You don't want to get pregnant again for a man that doesn't take care of the family. You already have one, two, or three kids that you are struggling to look after because your husband prefer to give the other woman money. And please protect yourself. Use pills. Use pills. Do family planning. Protect yourself from this. Also protect yourself financially. Yes, it's important that you protect yourself financially because you don't know what will happen next. You don't know if your husband is going to bring in another woman. If you decide not to leave your husband, doesn't mean that that marriage will last. Because since you have decided not to leave your husband may decide to leave you. Let's face the reality. Cut down some wife benefits. All those not too much attention, not too much loving, doving, all this wife pleasure. It's high time he realized that you are hurting. It's high time he realized that what you don't like what he's doing. This is the time for you to speak without speaking. If you understand what I mean. Call down those things he loves so much about you. All those things you do and he loves them so much. It makes him feel so comfortable that he's cheating and his wife is still the best wife. He's on top of his world. He's having his best fun. And you're at home suffering, bearing the pain, and yet you're still acting all good wife. How is he going to stop? How is he going to stop cheating? He won't because you have made him so comfortable with it. So with all these things, you are going to cut down, stop doing those things he loves so much about you, all those praises. I didn't say don't give him food. I didn't say don't give him sex. Remember, because you still want to continue in this marriage. If you stop these two things, there's every tendency that the man is going to end the marriage. So you keep giving him food, you keep giving him sex, cut down extra care. If you guys play a lot together, cut it off. Keep his food on the table before he comes back. You are feeding him, but at the same time, he knows that you are not happy because the pattern, how you feed him, maybe you like sitting and watching your husband eat, or maybe you guys eat together. You can stop watching him when he eats. Just keep the food on the dining and zoom off to your room. If you don't have anything to do, please sleep or you guys eat together. Please, it's time for you to cut down those things. I don't know what they are. You know, all those things that your husband loves and enjoys so much, all those wife privileges that you give him because he was a loving husband. It's time for you to cut down those things so that he will know that my wife, something is wrong. So that when he comes asking you, why do you stop doing this? Why do you stop doing that? You can communicate to him what he did wrong. And please, when you're going to do this communication, don't scream, don't shout, don't nag, because once you start nagging, he's not going to listen. Once you start nagging, the conversation is over. Talk to him politely. Talk to him politely and make sure you have evidence, facts, so that when he's going to deny, most men doesn't accept that they cheat. So when he's going to deny that he doesn't cheat on you, can bring those facts to him and say, look at this, look at that, look at that. We have had this conversation several times. Still, you don't want to stop. You still want bent on hurting me. I'm not happy in this marriage. That's why I've changed. That's why I'm behaving this type of way. So even if he doesn't um Even if he doesn't try to know why, please keep up with it. The next tip on how to cope with a cheating husband is do not look depressed and confused. Please, my ladies, do not look depressed and confused. Do not let this man feel that you cannot survive without him. Do not let this man feel that you are weak. Please pick up the pieces of your life. Don't act so unhappy. Remember, he doesn't want to stop cheating. You guys have had this conversation several times, but he still doesn't want to stop. This is a way for you to build up yourself so you don't, these pains you are feeling will not kill you. It's so painful to be with a cheating partner. It's so painful when our husbands cheats. I know that. We know that. No matter how we're trying to pretend, it's so painful. But please, do not let him notice you weak, if you understand what I mean. Don't look shattered, don't look depressed, don't take it out on your children. Most of you, when you're having issues with your husband, you take it out on innocent children. Please don't do that. Don't hurt yourself because somebody is hurting you. I don't understand why you will want to hurt yourself and look miserable because somebody is hurting you. When someone is hurting me, the revenge I give to the person is to be happy, to pretend as if I'm not hurt. I'm always happy. I focus on myself. Focus on your business. Just try to find something to focus on. If you are not a so busy type of person, read books, watch YouTube teachings like mine. Please, if you're finding this video helpful already, do well to subscribe on my channel. I have loads and loads of interesting topics that you're going to that is going to be of help to you. I have loads and loads of them because I'll be dropping a video on how to stop your husband from cheating on you just right after this one. So you might like to also watch this video, subscribe to my channel so you get notification once I drop this video. And if you're already liking this video, please give me a thumbs up and tell me what you think about this video, then share my video as well. Thank you. Don't reach out to the other woman. This is a mistake that a lot of women make. This is a mistake that a lot of wives make. Do you know where you are? You are a wife. This man chose you. He chose you. You are up here and you want to bring down yourself to this level to go and meet your husband's side chick. Please don't do that. I don't encourage you to do that. Do not even let this girl know that you notice her presence. It's going to make her feel good. She wants, this is a girl that is left here and you are here. Don't you know that she's dreaming of staying in your position? So why do you want to now come down to her level to confront her, to warn her to stay away from your husband, to tell her that don't you know that the man you're having an affair with is a married man? Important to me. That's why I'm taking my time to explain it. This video is going to be a bit too long than the normal usual video that I used to make because this is a very sensitive and important video to women. You have already made yourself a mockery for both of them, a topic of discussion for both of them. If it's a man, because some of these men that cheat also respect their wife, they don't like discussing their wife with their side chick. If your husband is one of these people that values that doesn't discuss you to the side chick, you have already given them a room to do that. Because trust me, most of these side chicks, they like discussing their wives. They are so obsessed with their wife, they like discussing them a lot. And they like discussing them in a very negative way. So when you go down to talk to her or to get her number from your husband's phone to start chatting her up, you're already giving room for that because the next time he sees your husband or maybe when you call him on phone, he's going to tell you, your wife did this, your wife came and start telling, warning me. So she knows about us already. And that is where you don't want to be. For your husband's side chick to know that you know that she exists and you did nothing. It's already bad enough that you know that your husband is cheating and you didn't do anything. Just there, you were just crying and you didn't leave him. There's nothing you could do. It's already bad. What is now worst is for you to go and make the side chick to know that you know that she exists and you are going to warn her to stay away. What happens to warning your husband to stop seeing her? That's what she's going to tell you. And I don't blame you, she tell you that. Please do not degrade yourself. Do not go reaching out to your husband's side chick or side chicks or whatever or whoever they are. Don't do that. Don't disrespect yourself that much. Please keep your integrity in all this to build your social life. Because when your husband is out there having fun with a side chick, most times we women We know when our husband is with our side chicks and we are here, we are crying, we don't know what to do. Instead of doing that, dress up. Especially if you're the kind of wife that is always at home. Most men that cheat on their wives are the ones that have a stay-at-home wife. A stay-at-home wife. If you're a stay-at-home wife, you don't do anything, you're always at home, or maybe you just go to your business, from your business, you just come straight home, nowhere else, no other place you go. These are mostly the type of women that their husband cheat on. Please build your social life. Go out more often. Make positive friends. Make positive friends. Don't go making those friends that are going to encourage you or teach you how to revenge on your husband by sleeping with another man because your husband is cheating. In my last video, I also commented on this. This is a very wrong way to go about a cheating husband. Please, you don't drink poison because somebody is drinking poison. You don't disrespect yourself because someone is disrespecting you. Do not do a revenge sex. Do not do a revenge cheat. It's going to destroy you. You're not going to feel better. Cheating because your husband is cheating is not going to make you feel better. Trust me on this. I'm telling you for free. It's not going to make you feel better. So when you are trying to build your social life, there are so many social groups that women are into or getting involved with themselves now. Positive social groups that women talks about empowerment. They talk about how to build themselves. They talk about whole lot of positive things. They are all over social media. You find a one that's close to you. Tell them you want to be part of them. They hang out maybe once in a week or 1 2 times in a week or in a month. Just find somewhere to go. Even if you don't have anywhere to go, dress up, go and visit your friends. After work, even on Sunday, even when your husband decides to stay at home today, maybe the side chick is not available. You know, men, when their side chick is not available, they'll run back to you and act all dovey. Don't fall for it. That's the time you are going to dress up, look good, wear that best clothes he likes. I'm giving you secrets. Wear that best clothes he likes. Look all sharp. Dress good. Look good. Look good. That time he's coming to say, oh, my wife, my loving wife, the best thing that happened to me, my first choice, my first lady. Don't fall for it. Good. Put your wedding ring. Zoom off. Tell him you are going to see a friend. Or I'm going to my mother's house. Or I'm going to my sister's place. I'm going to Neka's house. I'm going to Olamide's place. I'm going to Amaka's house. Go out. Don't stay in that house with him. He will feel so uncomfortable. He will start thinking, I started going out and I didn't even notice. Is this how my wife goes out all this while? And I didn't know, and I was spending time with a side chick. He will be worried. You have already succeeded in distracting him from the side chick. You will notice that most times he will want to stay at home. So he will monitor where you are going, or he will like to stay at home to stop you from going out. Look all happy when you come back, even though where you went to is boring as hell. Look all happy, look all cheerful, smile to yourself. Make him feel jealous. He will have this something in mind. You will keep telling him, my wife has started cheating, and he will want to pay attention to you, to monitor you, to know if exactly you are cheating. That alone you have already succeeded in distracting him from the other side chick. No matter how we try to pretend, we don't love our husbands cheating. We don't want to be cheated on. So in all these tips, I'm teaching you how to be strong. I'm also teaching you how to make attempt to see if your husband will stop cheating on you. So improving your social life is very important as the number one tip I gave you to protect yourself. This too is very important. This too is very important. Also, cutting off some wife benefits is equally important. But please, when you are cutting off this wife benefits, you guys are fighting. Do it as if effortless, like you didn't even notice that you have stopped doing all those things. It's also going to make him suspect like you are giving another man those attentions. You are giving another man those attention. He's going to concentrate more on you to find out what exactly is going on with my wife. My wife have changed. What is happening? She looks all happy now. She doesn't give me attentions now. She goes out more often. What is happening to know? He will be distracted from the side chick. You'll be surprised when the side chick calls him. He'll say, please, I'm not available. I want to spend time with my wife. Yes, it's not magic. It happens. So the next on the list is show your emotions, but don't bend. In all this being strong and protecting yourself and all that we are doing, deep down, we want our husband to change. Deep down, we want our husband to stop cheating on us. So it's okay to cry when you can't take it anymore. It's okay to cry when you can't act all this all strong anymore. It's okay to let it out. His presence. Yeah, it's even more important for you to cry in his presence. Even if you are all strong, like he have done you so many things, your eyes have seen pepper, and you know pepper now they pain you, like your heart is strong. You are this strong now because your emotions are gone. Please also do this. Please also do this tip. When he does something, maybe it's just little thing that he has been doing or maybe haven't done before, we could cry. Please cry. Let him know that you are hurting. It's okay for him to know that my wife is hurting and I'm the reason I'm hurting my wife. It's okay for him to know that in all this acting strong we are doing, we are also going to try to bring our husband home. So, because there's this type of men that when you act all strong, they get even stronger and do worse things. Like if he comes home to you every night and you started acting all this all strong and cutting down some wife benefits, you will see them, they will go to worst. There are some men like that. They will go to worst. Maybe the next time he won't come home that night. He will sleep in the side chick's place. You don't want this kind of situation. So that's why when you do all this all as strong, also show him that you still have love for him. Also show him that you are still feeling hot. Also show him that you want you guys to be the way you were. So it's okay to cry in his presence. It's okay to cry. It's okay to tell him what you are doing is not good. It's okay to tell him, haven't you realized that I'm hurting? Haven't you realized that you are hurting me? Show that emotions. There's some men that was what draws them back is emotion. When they feel like I'm hurting my wife or my wife still loves me, they can make amends. They can correct some mistakes. And there are also some that when you no longer show them care and love, they will think back. I don't know who your husband is or the personality that he has. So you know your husband, you know what will work in all these things that I've listed so far. So whatever you feel that is the part that is going to work on your husband, do more of it. Do more of it. Then the other ones I listed, you can go about it gradually. Before we get to the last on my list of how to cope with a cheating husband, I want to remind you again to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's so important to me. Subscribe to my channel, hit on the like button if you like this video already. Also tell me what you think about this video. If you also have tips on how to cope with a cheating husband, please do well to drop it in the comment section so we all can read and learn. Let's move on to the last part on my list of how to cope with a cheating husband, and that will be prepare yourself for the worst. Yeah, you have to prepare yourself for the worst because that you have decided not to leave your marriage, not to leave your husband, doesn't mean that your husband will not leave you. If you have been dealing with a cheating husband that doesn't have any remorse and he does it to your face and you are still there, you don't want to leave him for some reason best known to you. I'm not here to judge anybody. It's okay to want to build your home. It's okay. But please prepare yourself for the worst. Since I have decided not to leave this man, what if he decides to leave me tomorrow? How will I cope? How will I begin life? What if tomorrow he comes back with a pregnant woman that he wants to marry as a second wife? He could say, it's okay if you want to continue, but I'm getting married to this. How are you going to take it? These are the things that you need to prepare your mind on. What if he brings home another wife? What if he decides to marry the side chick? Am I going to take it? This is when you can decide if you really still want to continue with this cheating husband. or you want to leave him alone and start your own life, or your mental health. So prepare yourself for any of these things that can happen. Or he could come back with a child to say, I got my side chick pregnant, she has given me this child, I'm not going to marry her. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to go this way, but it happened. I'm not going to marry her, but I will have to take responsibility as a father. How are you going to take it? Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for everything and anything. My candid advice to you. And I hope you are going to practice all these tips that I gave you, because it's going to help you while you hope for things to get better. Choose the one that you think will work on your husband. Also, feel free to come back to this video to tell me your experience so far. Once you start doing any of these tips that I listed, I'll be in the comment section to read all your comments and to reply to your comments. Thank you.